Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is Konum Trading. This is Konum speaking, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you this strategy, this boom and crash strategy that I use. I call it the boom and crash set and forget strategy. This strategy, guys, the win rate is over 90%, and I'm going to be showing you Zubi back testing. I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you click the subscribe button, share it with all your fellows who trade as well, and make sure let's win together, guys, and let's get in it. So this strategy is my strategy that I've been using for over 3 years now, and the results are massive, guys. So I'm not going to be rushing to show you all sorts of things. I'm just going to be talking about the strategy, strictly about the strategy. So as you can see with my pairs that are lying down right here, I like to arrange them in order. So this is the crash 100, 500, and the crash 300, and I also have the boom 1500 and the 300 also below right here. And as you can see, that's how they are arranged. So that's the only pairs that I trade with this broker. So guys, without further ado, let's go to the instructions. So these are the instructions that I've lined out here. These are just 5 rules that you need to maintain for this strategy to work for you, and for you to experience this strategy well, and to really enjoy it as well. So it's really simple English, and you can even translate them into whatever language that you use, Hindi, Indian, whatever. It will work. It will still work so long you're on the broker. Also, make sure that you join the Telegram channel for results and everything, and for more on the strategy. Make sure you join the Telegram channel. You get to interact with other people who use the same strategy, and also get an experience from my students as well. So make sure you click to join my Telegram channel for Deriv. And also, this broker Deriv that we use to trade boom and crash, there's also a link below to create an account with this broker as well. So let's get in it. So as you can see, this is the boom and crash set and forget strategy. So the idea is simple. It's just you set your trade order, then you forget about it, then the money just makes itself. So the whole idea is that you don't need to spend a lot of time on the charts. You just need to get on the charts and spend at least 5 minutes of your time setting your trades, setting your orders if they are available. If the setups are available, you set your orders, then you go on with your day. You forget the charts, you close your trade, your laptop, your phone, your trading, whatever. You continue with your day, go about with your day, enjoy, then you come back and get your money, withdraw, and enjoy, and have a nice time with your family and yourself. So guys, let's get in it. So the first rule is that, and I know that you've been browsing, you have already read them all, but I'm going to be going with you one by one. The first rule is only buy boom. The boom 1500 and 300, we only buy them, no selling. We just buy them because they are meant to be bought, not selling. Just like a train, you can't stop a train. You can't jump into the railroad and stop a train and go against the train. No, but for you to live, you can't stop a train and be alive. But for you to be alive, you need to jump on the train and go along with the flow of the train. That's the same idea with only buying boom and only selling the crash 1500 and 300, and only buying the boom 1005. So it's just a simple method of going along with the flow of the pair. So you can, for your account to live, make sure that you go along with the train. For you to live, you can't go against the train and stop it, but for you to live, go along with the trade. So that's the first rule. So we're just going to be looking for buys, guys. This is the major, that's why it is on number 1. You need to only buying, we're only buying boom and only selling crash. No matter what your next person, no matter what you see, no matter what, that's the golden rule. That's the backbone, the foundation of the strategy. Then on the second, we're going to be on the 4-hour time frame. No other time frame, no daily, H4, H1, 1 minute, no. 4 hour time frame strictly. That's the second uh, that's the second rule. 4 hour strategy, 4 hour time frame strictly. That, nothing else, no h3 h2 whatever, no, nothing. This is proven for years and it has been working. uh, Setting limit orders, we trade using limit orders, the buy limits and sell limits only. So that's why I was saying you set and forget. You just came, you set your limits, you buy limits, sell limits, you forget about it. Then you also need to, so going on to number 4, you also need to place your SL and TP placed zone to zone. So you place your stop loss according to the zone that you would have used, and you place your TP according to the coming zone that's ahead. So I'm going to be showing all this so that it's going to be easy and understandable, and I'm sure already you now have an idea of what what is coming your way. So and so that's so these number 3 and number 4 right here, they're just simply to indicate to you, they just simply to indicate to you that they're just simply to indicate to you the idea of setting and forgetting. Right? You get it? Yeah, they're just simply to indicate to you the idea of setting and forgetting. Right here. Setting and forgetting. These are the forefront of these are the front end of the strategy. The limit orders, setting your stop loss. So the moment you place your limit, that's where you place your stop loss and take profit, and you get off the charts. This is perfect for those who live in areas where internet is a problem and so forth, and you don't want to spend. This is just for people who don't want to spend a lot of time on the charts and have other business to get around with, and also to maintain and to not over trade as well. It limits you in many ways. It's good for your risk management, your trade management, everything, and your emotional arrangement, because it's hardly you're hardly emotional when you're trading my strategy, because you won't be required to be looking at the charts always, and because you're focusing on the H4 time frame, you spend little time, because H4 time frame, each candle moves after every 4 hours, and because of that you are not required, your attention is really required for the charts. So let's get into the charts now. So the 5th rule is avoid choppy consolidating environments. Each time you notice that there's choppy, the environment is choppy, stay out of the markets. The markets are not going anywhere, and hopefully you're not going anywhere, because God got you and you're not going anywhere as well. So stay around, be patient, look at the other pairs. It's just a phase in the market, and the time is coming. Make sure you get your mind right, fix your mind, your emotions, so that you're always prepared and always patient for the right moment in time to take the trade. So always stay away and avoid choppy consolidating environments, for you to keep your account and yourself safe, and for you to keep yourself in the game longer. So let's start from the crash. So in each example, guys, this strategy works, and I don't want to waste a lot of time in showing you, because the examples are many. We could backtest right up to the start, right up to the establishment of this broker, to the first candle movements of each pair, and we'll still be getting trades. So I don't want to waste time on that. In the coming videos, I'm just going to be backtesting, like I'm going to be making videos on backtesting alone. So that's why you'll be just seeing you're just going to be seeing you're going to be experiencing more of the strategy in the coming videos. So make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned. So in this strategy, in the first chart that I have opened right here, I'm going to be showing you the first trade according to our rules. So we are on H4 already, and we're now looking. So the first rule was to only buy and sell, to only sell crash 1,500 and 300, and to only buy boom 1,500 and 300. That's the first rule. The second rule is to look for zones on the h4 time frame, h4 or always h4. Then now the first zone that we have, oh mind you, I had not shown you the zones. So the zones are like this, guys. My bad, I'd forgotten to show you the zones. So the zones are like this. This is the relationship between the candles. It always have to be an bullish candle for this, for an uptrend, for a sell, for the crash. It always have to be a bullish candle that comes before, that is engulfed by a bearish candle for bullish trades. So then you draw your zone just the way I have drawn it here. Then you now need to wait for price to come and reach and reject from the, we now wait for the come and reject from your zones that you would have drawn right here, like this. So your trades will be right. Your limit orders will be right here. This way, right at the edge of the right at the edge of the what's it called exactly, right at the edge of your zone right here. This is where your limit orders will be set, and I hope you see it clearly. Is there a way for me to make it broken? Okay, there isn't, but then I hope you can see, you get the idea. So this way, so that's how your trade will be triggered right here. Then your stop loss will be right above the zone right here, right above this zone right here. It will be like this in this area. This is where your stop loss will be placed. Then your take profit will be respectively in a zone that is below over here. And also make sure to maintain your risk reward ratio 1:3 and more. That's what I encourage. That's what I encourage you to make sure to set your take profit and stop loss. So your take profit, your stop loss will be right here. The stop loss will be right here. Then your take profit will be right here, TP, and your entry will be right here. Your entry will be right there. So yeah, that's how it will be, guys. That's how it will be. So this is a limit order as well. This is a limit order. It's a limit order. It's a sell limit. So when price now gets to this zone, it triggers your trade and all the parameters in the trade are now active. Then you just need to now wait for the trade to reach your take profit. If your trade idea is wrong, of course it will hit the stop loss, but really is it wrong. And I will be showing you in the backtesting. As you can see, we can talk all day, but the whole money and the whole message lies in the backtest. That's where you get the whole truth. The whole truth lies in the backtesting and in the charts, in the chart history. That's where the whole truth lies. So we can talk all day and everything, but the whole truth will be derived from the charts. So let me do an experiment for the buy. So the same is true for boom trades, So you just, after you identify this type of candlestick pattern, the bullish candle engulfing a bearish candle, you now need to mark out your zone. Then you set your limit order. Right at the edge of the zone right here. Then you now have to wait for price to reach your zone and reject from it, trigger entry and reject from it. Then your stop loss again will be placed just below the zone right here, just below the zone. Then the take profit respectively in the zone that's above right here. I'll show you in the charts. So there's the stop loss, entry, this now is a buy limit, and this is your take profit. So yeah, let me check on my mic. Hello, yeah, you can hear me well. So yeah, So yeah, that's how it will be set. So these are the zones. Now that you know the zones, now let's get to the charts. Apologies for rushing to show you the charts the before the what's it called, before the before I'd shown you the zones that you'll be looking for. So as you can see, we are now in the chart. So I'm going to be zooming. So this is like the recent price according to date. As you can see, the date is 27 November, and this is the chart is showing the present date. Let me use this. As you can see, the chart is showing 27. You can see with the date that is outlined in the black box below right here, that it is indicating 27. It on the candlesticks, it is indicating the date for today right here, 27, and yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before yesterday, and so on and so on. So this is like recent price action, recent price action. So this is what I'll be focusing on. So but I'm going to be making videos focusing on price action from way before, like 2010 or 20 whatever, 2018, whatever, random, just to practice with you guys and at the same time practicing for myself as well. So the first, so let me just like indicate, let's say maybe from this area, so that we have time to go through all the charts and at the same time not to make this video extra long. So the first zone that we get is this zone right here. So you can see that price went on to test into this zone and faked out a little bit and then went down into profits. So this happens sometimes. This is just because maybe there will be a lot of stop losses, that a lot of I mean like buy trades, buy orders that they will be wanting to fake out, people who are taking a lot of buys. So in cases like this, yeah, the stop loss is so little, and the stop loss is so little, and it shouldn't hurt a little bit to take a loss for this one. And but then the price goes on to go into our direction. So your limit order is going to be set right here. Your limit order is going to be set right there. It's going to be set right there. Did it indicate? Oh, it's loading. Okay, so that's the first. So the second zone is right here, as you can see right here. That's the second zone right here, and price action respected our trade beautifully. As you can see, that price entered into our zone and rejected out with this strong candle right here. So our buy limit, our sell limit, I mean, will be right here, just waiting for the limit order to indicate, so that I set up. Okay, my internet was acting up a bit, but now it's working. Let me try to set a limit order again on this part right here. Okay, so we're going to now set the stop loss and take profits. So this is how you'll be doing it in real time. So yeah, of course you're going to be doing live trades as well, guys. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel. This is the right channel to be at if you trade boom and crash, and if you really want to crash this markets and make a lot of money from this markets, this is the right channel to be at. So make sure that you stick around always, so that I show you how everything will be going. So this is for which trade again? This is for this one. Oh no, it's not for this one, it's for this one, for this zone right there. So your stop loss will be just above the zone right there. Then for your take profit, now your take profit will be right in another zone right here, just like this. This is the zone. Oh no, this is the zone that's closes right there, right there. Let's zoom back on. No, I lost. I wasn't looking at the right position, sorry. let me try to make it smaller. So my trade was right there. So the tech pro exactly right there. So now let me zoom back in. So you will need to make sure that you have your take profit and your stop loss placed in the right place. So as you can see that this trade will reap you $20, a take profit of $20, and at the same time a stop loss of $7.7. So the risk management will be probably 1:2, almost 1:3. And if you would have dropped your take profit a bit lower, this trade would have reaped you $50 straight up $50 with a risk of $2, with a risk of $7. And now the risk reward is 1:7, and 1:7, guys, is huge, guys. This is not small money, this is big money. 1:7 is huge, guys. 1:7 risk reward ratio, guys. This is what you'll be getting out of the markets. This is what you'll be getting out of the markets in this particular trade. Same applies with this trade here that you would have been taken out. And with experience, I'm going to be showing you how to avoid being stopped out in such trades, so you would have made profit from this trade and at this trade as well. So I'm going to be showing you how to get about that in the next coming videos. Make sure you stick around as well. So let's move on to the next zone. The next zone would be right here, as you can see right here, and this would be a 1:1 trade. A 1:1 trade. Let me use this parameter, this limit right here. This would be a 1:1 trade. Let me adjust my zone well. So guys, you just be doing the same way that I'm doing right here. This is what you just be doing to your charts. Stop loss right there. Then you need to use the preceding zone right here, like this. So like that. Then you stop loss right there. And you can see this is a 1:1. Okay, of course you need to always make sure that your stop loss is 1:1, but then usually when it's like this, you just skip, guys. You don't need to force a trade, just skip. But I'm just showing you just in case just in case this is the setup that you get like right after you watch this video. That's how you go about it. You make sure that your stop loss. So I'm trying to find out a balance, but yeah, maybe right here, as you can see that now it makes it a 1:1, and still you would have your take profit hit, and also the trade would have respected the zone. So, and the next trade is right here, the next zone. Okay, let me leave it right here and draw a new zone right here. As you can see, the bullish candle was engulfed by bearish candle, and the price was the trade was triggered. Your stop loss right above, then and your take profit in the preceding zone. So this will be your take profit because of the zone right here. This is support zone right here. This is where you take profit. So slightly above 1:1. This you get a $10 after risking almost $10 again, 9 something. So yeah. So you can also, as you can see in this one, price was triggered smoothly with this candle right here, then straight to your take profit easily. Simple as that. Then we move on. So in this trade now, I'm going to be showing you in the next coming videos, I'm going to be showing you that a way not to take trades like this one, like this and this, because it will be in an uptrend. So usually I advise to stay out, but even if you try not to stay out, even if you try to get into the trade, you still make money, because you just need to know that now that in an uptrend you don't make as much money as in a downtrend. So you just won't be force yourself not to be greedy and stick to the 1:1 risk reward ratio. So the next zone that I'm going to be showing is right here. So now these are what we call money making zones. Money making zones with very little what is it called, with very little risk and very large reward. Let me delete this so that you don't get confused. So as you can see, the stop loss will be right there, $5. Then your take profit could be as low as right here. So you can see this will be a $51 reward ratio, reward trade, and risking $5. So this is a 1:50 trade. So at the same time, when you'll be trading, then since your zone expands all the way up to this level, guys, so this trade would be triggered by this week, would have been triggered by this candle right here, as you can see. Then your take profit will be hit right here. So, and your risk reward will be 1:50, and that's large, that's huge. And this just crashed 1,000. We need to get through all the way up to boom 300. So I hope you're getting the idea, guys. So as you can see, since the trade came again into the zone, you're going to have to, since the trade will be aiming towards the zone again, you're going to set again another limit, a second limit. Then for this one, you can either have the same risk reward ratio, or even a larger risk reward ratio, or a smaller risk reward ratio. You get what I mean? Or the same, just to make, you can see the market's moving, it's moving well. So yeah, let's get into it. So the next one was this one right here. So it's painful that it didn't really touch it. As you can see, there's some space, some gap here. So yeah, your trade won't be triggered right here, but then you move on to the next one. This one is still waiting for it to be triggered. Then we move on to the next one right here. This one was triggered, and this one is this one, your trade will be triggered right here. Then your stop loss will be right above the zone, and your take profit will be right in this other zone right here. Guys, this is as simple as I'm giving it to you. This is as simple as you start doing this today and you start getting results. Make sure you get logged into the channel below in the description box, and you get to interact with other people using the same strategy as you are. So as you can see, there's a $63 reward trade, $64 reward trade, and you're just risking $7. Imagine. So you just, with this strategy, you just need an account dollar for about $10, $15 is starting capital. As you can see, is funding capital. The trade was just tanking down. So that trade, you remember that trade that we entered from this zone and this zone, the trade limits, the take profit would be hit right from this point. You'd have made $100 from $10 risk trades. 1:100 when you combine the two. So this is the latest zone that we have. We're now waiting for it to get triggered. So it's just like this. Set your sell limit. That's how you do it. Okay, let me just use the one that let me cancel this one and use the one that we have right here, like this. Your stop loss right here, then you take profit. This is how you'll be doing it. So you can either, I'm just switching to the next time frame so that I am able to move my take profit. That's all. not that I'm using it as analysis. So since that there is free room here, you can set your take profit to whatever that you want, to whatever limit that you want. I'm going to choose 100 because the market structure is agreeing. The market structure is agreeing with the market structure is agreeing with the flow and the trade direction and everything. So I'm going to go with 100. So we just need to wait a little bit so that our trade gets triggered and we get into the profits. We get into the profit zones. We make our money. Now moving to crash 500. Now because I explained so much in the crash 1000 trade, I'm just going to be making it, trying to be a bit quicker in this trade so that our time is, we get extra time. So you can see that there is no proper zone. This is what I meant by no trading in choppy environment. This is a choppy environment, totally avoided except in moments like this. As you can see that this outer, let me zoom on it. As you can see that this outer zone that was created here was perfectly fine. Right here. So yeah, then you still limit, same thing guys that we were doing in the previous. You set your stop loss, then you set your take profit, then you leave the charts. You find something, you go do whatever you want to do, then you create time, go and focus on your other ventures, your other business ventures, and money will be made as you be asleep sometimes, because some of the trades happen during sleep time. So you just set your orders, you wake up in the middle of night, set your orders, go back to sleep like this. This trade would be a reward of, let's just say, $50 like this, $52 with a risk of $14, and you can actually adjust it to $13. So yeah guys, the next one is right here, same thing applies. Then your stop loss right there, your stop loss right here, your entry, I mean, then you take profit right here, $49 and a risk of $10. So it's just as simple as that guys, just as simple as it is. It is as simple as it comes. And the next zone will be right here. So this pair is full of zones, so you find this in your pairs as you'll be trading the strategy. There's a risk of $47 at the same time, a risk of $10 and a reward of $47. So you find this as you'll be trading that this pairs, it varies with pairs. The appearance of zones, it varies with pairs, and you're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. This strategy is the easiest of them all. I know that, not just because I use it every time and every day, but because I'm confident in it. It's really simple to master and to get about with it. On this particular trade, you'll be risking $6 for $25, guys. Imagine that. Okay, in the zone right here, $20, $6 to get $20. Imagine guys. The next zone is right here, guys. This is beautiful. Backtest it on your own before you just get it. And this is on the H4 time frame alone, guys. If you're not ready to make money, guys, you're being left out. $35 reward for $14 risk. The next zone right here, I don't get tired showing you guys because this works. This is the strategy. This is my strategy that I use, and I call it the set and forget. And the reward will be right there, $62 for a risk of $14 again, guys. Imagine. I hope you're counting them. And this is, mind you, this is for the smallest possible size that you get, smallest possible volume. I mean, for the smallest possible lot size that you can put on this pair. on these pairs that I'm just showing. So you imagine when you are ramping it, this is just for someone with the most minimum value of capital, of funding capital that they're funding. I'm talking about your $10, your $15 funding capital, your $20 at most. $20 could be the largest that you can ever fund an account to trade my strategy with. And I promise you guys, you get so great results, so much great results. So as you can see, for that one, risk of this one is the most paying, one of the most paying trades. Risk of $6 all the way to a reward of $74, guys, on a single trade. On a single trade, imagine how crazy that is. On a single trade, just one trade, and you're getting $74. $74, I think. Yeah, imagine that, guys. Imagine. And so this is the next trade right there. Let's move our parameters. So I missed out on another trade right in the, let me zoom it. So with time and experience, you'll be able to take advantage of each and every zone that you come across. This is a zone right here. There are two zones right here, and this is another zone right here. So there are two trades in here, two trades. So let's just say a combination of them both will have each one. For this one with the bigger zone, a risk of $15 for a reward of $36, imagine. Then for the other one, a risk of $9 for a reward of the same reward, for a reward of $36 again. So guys, this is a trade that you just set, forget, you go to sleep, go to work, whatever that you do, go about your business after you set it, and you won't be asked for any of your attention. You just need to identify the zones. That's as simple, it is as simple as I am telling you guys. Just need to identify the zone, just the way I'm doing. I'm just doing all this so that you benefit from this, guys. A risk of $9 for a reward of $72, guys. This is crazy. These numbers are crazy, guys. The next zone is right here. Beautiful trade, one of the most beautiful trades I've taken. A risk of $7 for a reward of $50. So guys, I'm not going to be showing you my results as of yet on this video, but for my results of the trade that I would have taken on this pairs, click the subscribe button, and also join my Telegram channel to see and experience my trades and my students' trade. As you can see right here, we have a trade that is moving right here. Took advantage of it earlier on. As you can see, because there are two zones right here, although I skipped other zones, so your stop loss will be above that zone right there, and the risk will be $11 for a reward of, if you want to put it, your take profit right here, and your take profit will be getting hit right now. It would have been reached, I think, from the time that I started this video up to now, your take profit would have been hit at $26. You'll be risking $11 for $22. A 1:2 trade, right? Oh, one above to 1:2 and some dollars. 1:2 and some dollars change. So there's some other zones right here. There's this zone right here. Let me zoom it, and your parameters will be like this. For this one, you'll be risking $18. I think this is the biggest risk as of yet. For $40, so almost 1:2, 1:2 and some dollars again. 1:2 and some dollars. So it's above 1:2. So these are the trades for C in a nutshell. So it's the same thing for all the pairs, guys. As you can see, this is a zone right here. So I'm just going to be showing you zones so that I cover such that I maximize time and try to make my video as short as possible, and at the same time as informative as possible. Again, zone, as you can see, guys, this is all money. Each time you see a zone, it's money. So I'm going to be saying money each time I see a zone. This is money, but money not yet triggered. Money was made. Okay, money was made is is our signal. Money was made times 2. Money was made. So this is how I want you to be back testing, so that you practice. This is how my students back test. Money was made again right here, because you'll be setting and forgetting. Money will be made for real. Money was made, because you'll be setting and forgetting. Money will be made for real. Money was made. Money will be made. Money was made for real, no playing. Let me zoom in to more. Money was made. 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 Right there, guys. So long you're on the H4 time frame, any zone you get, take it. Money was made. Any zone that you make. And this for crash, and for crash you're only looking for sales. You're not looking for opposite zones like these ones. No, you're looking for these zones. So there's an uptrend, so there's a downtrend. The downtrend, money is more made in the downtrend. In an uptrend is more of 1:1 trades, but in a downtrend you can get as 1:1, like as you were seeing, guys. You were seeing it by yourself, and you can still see it by yourself. You can open your charts and experiment this. If you don't have an account, you can create an account as well. You can create an account. Money was made. You can create an account. So these are trades of when is this? I think it's yesterday, right? The day before yesterday. Then this is from yesterday. As you can see, this zone was created yesterday, and mine was made yesterday, literally yesterday. For today, this pair didn't give us a trade, but then for today, this gave us a trade. And for today, I think it has repeated itself right here. You see this trade, right? You see this action that happened. It's the same thing that they did here, that you would have your limit set, but then the price will not reach it yet, but then it will come. Eventually it will come. There is no need to rush, to worry or anything. It will come. It's either it will come, or then the price will come to your trade and trigger it, or you get more opportunities as the price goes below. As you can see, since I set this order as I was recording the video, as you can see that it also created another zone right here. So this is just how the market does. So I can now choose. So this is only active once the candle closes with this bearish candle engulfing this. Only if that happens, that's when I'll set another limit order right below, right on this zone right, and take profit just above it, and respect and the stop loss right up just above the zone, and the stop loss and the take profit way down below, since I have open ground and open room to place a trade. So guys, moving on to boom. As you can see, guys, everything is beautiful. So in a downtrend, there's not really much money to make when it comes to boom trades, boom pairs. But then in an uptrend now, boy oh boy, I promise you, you'll make a lot of money. You'll make a lot of money. Money was made the first zone. So now you know the drill, guys. You know the drill. Come on, if you don't, you can replay, you can rewind and rewatch. Money was made. Great money was made right here. More videos on the strategy are coming. Just make sure you leave a comment in the description box so that you encourage me to make more videos, and you tell me what you like about the strategy and your experience and so forth. I want to hear more about them. So this is more of a downtrend, no trades, maybe 1:1 sometimes, but then mostly no trades. As you can see, this will be almost a 1:1 and some dollars, 1:1 and some dollars. But now in an uptrend now, bro, you get back, you make back. You can see trade, money was made. So if you are watching this video up to this point, make sure you leave a comment written money was made in the comment section. I would want to see that as well. I want to know who's watching, who's watching. Money was made. This was a 1:1 trade because it was a downtrend, and for our crash we are looking mostly for uptrend trades. Money was made. This was a zone on its own. So because we have an option of 6 pairs, you don't need to force trades. Where there isn't a trade, there isn't. Don't force it. This was 1:1 again. Money was made. Don't force trades, guys. Don't force trades. More opportunities are coming. Money was made again right here. More opportunities are coming, and one was made right there. We got into this trade all the way up here. Make sure you join the Telegram channel to see money was made right here and money was made right here. I was active in these trades. Most of the trades I'll be active. This was 1:1. Money was made. This was 1:1 up to this point. Money was made right there. So that's enough for boom 1k, boom 500. This one is full of beautiful opportunities. So just like as I told you in the when it comes to this was today, this was a trade for today. Money was made. This was a today's trade. As I told you when I was analyzing the crash trades, this one hasn't been. This is a beautiful zone, not yet. That because you have an option of 6 pairs, guys, there isn't any need. This is a choppy, but then the zone was respected well and money was made greatly. So I was saying, because you have an option of 6 pairs, there is no need to force a pair. If you notice a choppy environment, stay out of it. Go to the next pair. Wait for tomorrow. Hop onto the trade coming the next day. There's no need to rush. The market ain't going anywhere, and you also ain't going anywhere, because God got you. God did. So money was made. Oh, this is money being made. Money was made. Make sure you leave a comment below written money was made if you're watching this video up to this point, and I know that. And also I would want to see your results. Make sure that you join the Telegram channel and get in touch with me on Telegram. Then yeah, get to interact more. Follow me on Instagram as well, on Konum Trading everywhere. Konum Trading on Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, everywhere, guys. Make sure you join. This is boom 500 for you guys. Money was made. Let's look for another zone right here. So always make sure that so I want to show you an example why I am emphasizing that you need to make sure that a zone when a zone is created, when you're saying that what you're calling a zone is a an engulfment of a candlestick, of is engulfing of a candlestick. If it is for boom, it is the bullish candle engulfing the bearish candle, and it for crash, the bearish candle engulfing the bullish candle. So always make sure that is the case each time you're looking for zones. So each time you try to force a zone, you get beaten, bro. And not you. It won't be easy. It won't be nice for you, because each time you force a trade, you get beaten. You get beaten hard. So I've had cases where my students would force such candlestick pattern as a zone, and they would get beaten. This is an example that I was able to show you. So make sure, guys, you're listening to what I am telling you to do. Make sure. And for more, get in touch with me. I'm really friendly. I'm really friendly, I promise you. And I will sure definitely find a way to get about you understanding the zones and everything. So there's another zone man was made. If you'd have missed this, so a trade from this big zone, there was a little zone that was created inside here, and you still have made money. So you can see the price is rejecting as you are trading, as you are doing the video. This happened as you are making this video. And let's continue to the boom 300. This is the last pay, I mean. So let me zoom it a little bit. So the same concept, guys, the same concept. This one has great opportunities. Money was made. Oh damn, money was made. Money was made. Yeah. Oh, price didn't really come and touch. So I'll explain to you why zones like this fail in the coming videos. Make sure you stick around. Mine was made. Didn't really engulf. Don't count that as a zone. Didn't really engulf. Was price engulf here? Didn't. But then mine was made right here. Mine was made right there. Did price reach? It didn't. I'll also explain to you why such scenarios happen and how to avoid them. Okay, mine was made right here. And mine was made also right here. Those are 1:2 trades. This boom. Wow, this was today's trade. So you see that this zone would have been drawn like this, but when in the coming videos I'm going to be showing you how you use a zone like this to make a zone like this. I'm going to be showing you all that in the next coming videos. So make sure that you stay tuned and you subscribe to the channel and you join the Telegram channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the description box. I'll definitely reply to them. And guys, thank you for watching up to the end. If you watched up to the end, make sure that you leave a comment written "money was made" in the description box, and make sure you also show me your results in the Telegram. Share your results in my Telegram channel. The link is below, and you can also get in touch with me. The link is below as well. And if you want to create an account with this broker, the link is below. Get in touch to join the mentorship, become part of the movement, also become one of my students. Join the link, click the link below on the group description below. So guys, have a nice time and let's go make money.